Hi, it's Peter from the Mind Takeaway. I'm at the Boros collection. It's a really cool bunker in Berlin, and it got me thinking about where does creativity come from? So I'd really like to know, what do you think creativity is? What is it? Is it energy? Is it a spark? Where does it come from? So my take on it is that creative energy is there for everyone to take advantage of it. And it's literally just a simple matter of, getting into a creative space. And then it's almost like being a satellite or a receiver. So it's almost like pointing your satellite dish towards what you need, and then that creative energy flows through you. Yeah, so it's like I was saying, creative energy, if you allow it, just flows through you. So say, for example, you say today I'm going to go and create a piece of art, then you've just got to get into the sheer hell of enjoying it. That's it. And also, one other important point, you don't have to be an artist to be creative. So think about it, if you're a parent, you can apply creativity to how you deal with your kids. You can apply creativity to how you deal with your boss and work. Or for example, you might be about to move house and really excited about moving into a new place. So how are you going to get creative in terms of where you put the furniture? How are you going to decorate the new place? So there's limitless possibilities. And I think it's a real shame, because I speak to so many people who actually say to me, I'm not creative. And then after 5 minutes of having a nice chat with them, they're like, oh yeah, wow, I didn't think about that. A good example, I was with a work colleague quite recently, and I asked her, what do you think about creativity? And straight away, after literally seconds, she said, I'm not creative, never have been, never was, never good at art, didn't really like music, blah, blah, blah. My colleague came up with an idea, which was to take photographs from all of the team when they've been on the world travels, and then create a whole wall based on lots of different images. And the only rule was that a human or one of the team had to be in the picture, because initially there was lots of pictures of the pyramids and famous landmarks. So anyway, she came up with such a great idea, but she didn't even think for 1 millisecond that it was really creative until someone pointed it out. And then the cool thing was, I'd just seen her eyes light up, that there's an actual possibility that she could have some kind of creative fibre in the body.
While I was filming Peter talking about creativity just now, what really was going through my head is that, creativity is something that we all have, something that we are all born with, and something that we are probably going to die with. The thing is that we are using creativity all the time. We create what we say. I'm creating right now. Whatever is coming out of my mouth. We are creating our day. We are creating. Creativity is helping us to solve any problems that we have. Creativity is part of our moment-to-moment life. So being aware of it and learning that it's always there, that we can always draw upon it whenever we need it, is one of the biggest powers that we have as humans, that takes us from every situation, that helps us solve any problem, and help us to live the life the create life that we want.
So just to end, just to really, not to labour the point, but just to make it really clear that creativity is not just for art, not just for creating music, for paintings, for films, etc., etc. It can be applied in very mundane, or so-called mundane, everyday tasks. How are you about to decide on where you're going to live next year? How do you want to bring your kids up? You can apply creativity in so many shapes and forms. So I'd like you to ponder that thought. Thank you for watching, and as always, tell me what you thought about the video. And if you've got any questions or just any insights or realizations that might have popped in your head while watching the video, let us know.
Ressourcen